Hi guys, today I have with me my Big Z Nuke. It's 169 and I have my Nuke SS. I'm comparing these two discs today because they do similar flights but not quite the same. As you can see from the profile here, well, y'all might not can see, but the Nuke SS has a slight more dome than the Big Z Nuke. It's a little bit more flat. I'm really enjoying both of these. I actually took this one out of my bag. I'm not using it as much anymore because it was a little too understable. I have certain shots I might pull it back into the bag for, like my shot to where I throw it like this and let it go high, and then it flips all the way over and curls to the left for me. And this I use for max distance shots. I usually use an Undertaker for max distance shots, but now I've moved to the Big Z Nuke because I can throw it flat and as hard as I can, and it'll get a beautiful long turn before drifting back in. And I use this for max distance, something I want to try and push 600 feet, I'll use this disc. And for something that I want to hold off on and go like dead straight, I can use this one, but like I said, it's not in my bag anymore. That completes your profile review on the Nuke and the Nuke SS. Let's jump into the field and see how they compare. Hello everyone, today we are reviewing, well actually we are comparing in this video, the Nuke and the Nuke SS. Now, I love the way the Nuke feels in my hand, both of them. They feel roughly the same, but the plastic differences between the two does slightly alter the comfortability for me. I like the way that the Big Z Nuke feels over the Z plastic of the Nuke SS, but I also don't really care too much for wider rims. But these two are the exception. The Nuke SS, I know I can hold off on a little bit and get it to go dead straight for the majority of the flight, to where the Nuke, I know I can put way more force behind it and throw it flat. And as you see right here, it's going to fade over to the left the whole way for me if I put enough power behind it. Now, the Nuke SS, if I put too much power behind it, it's going to turn to a roller, like it tries to do there. But between the two of them, I definitely prefer the Big Z Nuke for the more power shots, because if I give it enough height and throw it flat, it'll do a long turning S shot up to distances of like 500, maybe 600 feet. I don't know. I haven't actually tried to throw it that hard yet. I've thrown it on hole 18 at this course that well, it's not a course, it's really around my cousin's house, but I threw it on hole 18 here and it was like, I think that hole's like 640. And I was about 40 feet away from the pin over to the left, but I was pin high, but it is gradually downhill. I don't know how that exactly changes the distance, like how much off of the actual distance that makes it, but I'm still not going to claim that I can throw this disc 600 feet because I don't have any 100% evidence or proof that I can. Now the Nuke SS, I kind of enjoy it for the rollers and for the lower, straighter shots. But if I had to pick between the two of these discs, I would 100% buy me a Nuke, just a regular Nuke. It doesn't have to be Z, it doesn't have to be a 169 gram like my Z or Big Z is. I would buy a Nuke because I like the trust that I can put into that disc in order to trust it'll get the distance and to trust that it will not be really flippy on me like that Nuke SS is in that video or in that throw. I don't have a way to compare old to new, but I use both of these discs now. They're both in the bag. I use the Big Z for distance and I use the Nuke SS for straight shots. That wraps it up for the comparison between the Nuke, or the Big Z Nuke and the Nuke SS. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.